What if I told you that every emotion you feel, every passing thought, every sudden impulse isn't really yours as much as you think? What if I told you that right now, invisible forces are shaping your energy without you even realizing it, guiding your desires, influencing your decisions, and slowly draining your power? Most people go through life asleep, thinking everything comes down to luck, circumstances, or hard work. But those who have awakened to ancient hidden knowledge know something the modern world has forgotten, or maybe had erased from our collective memory. Everything is energy, and energy can be influenced. This isn't just spiritual talk or metaphor. We're talking about a real force, an invisible vibration that flows through everything. You, your thoughts, your words, the world around you. This energy follows universal laws just as precise as gravity, only much more hidden because they hold power. Have you noticed how some people seem to soak up your energy without saying a word? Or how certain places drain you while others immediately lift you up? Have you ever felt suddenly tired, confused, or uneasy, like an invisible cloud is hanging over you? That's no accident. That's energetic manipulation, and it's far more common and dangerous than you might think. In this video, we're going to look beyond the surface to uncover a deep and challenging truth. The energy around you and the energy you put out is always changing. If you're not consciously controlling it, someone else is. We'll uncover ancient wisdom showing how cultures like the Egyptians, the Vedic sages, and Hermetic initiates saw energy as a sacred language. We'll also show how this knowledge was twisted over time and how you can take it back to protect your energy, heal your vibration, and transform your life from the inside out. Because this isn't just info, it's a remembrance. Your soul already knows this. It just needs you to remember. Get ready. What you're about to learn could change not only how you see the world, but your entire reality. Since the beginning of humanity, those who knew how to work with energy were respected as priests, sages, shamans, and kings. In early civilizations, where the visible world was only a small part of what exists, mastering energy was the ultimate power. In ancient Egypt, temples weren't just places to worship. They were designed as vibrational reactors to channel earth and cosmic energies. The priests of Heliopolis, experts in the mysteries of Ra, understood that the human voice, spoken with the right intention and tone, could change the energy fields of both body and environment. Words weren't just communication, they were creation. In Vedic India, the rishis recorded detailed maps of the human energy system, the chakras, nadis, and prana, in texts like the Upanishads and Vedas. But this wasn't just philosophy. It was a practical guide to transform suffering, heal illness, and achieve spiritual freedom. In other words, controlling energy flow shaped your destiny. The ancient Taoists developed practices like internal alchemy, microcosmic circulation, and qigong breathing to concentrate vital energy and direct it precisely. They knew a single misplaced emotion could harm an organ, and with proper control, the body could become immortal. So what happened to all this knowledge? Over time, energy mastery was kept secret by elites. It was hidden in symbols, locked in coded languages, and eventually dismissed as superstition, occultism, or New Age nonsense. The message was clear. People must not know they can create or destroy with their own vibration. Meanwhile, vibrational wisdom was replaced by materialism. Health became chemistry, emotions became disorders, spirituality became dogma, and energy was reduced to a scientific concept. buried in quantum physics and fringe esotericism. Ironically, major institutions still use these principles today, only now it's disguised. Energy manipulation happens through mass mental programming, crowded cities, disruptive electromagnetic waves, and toxic emotional language. It's not that energy manipulation doesn't exist, it's that you're not using it consciously, while others are. Taking back this knowledge isn't just smart. It's a spiritual rebellion, because whoever understands energy takes back their power, and whoever takes back their power can no longer be controlled. What comes next isn't theory, it's hands-on practice. The hidden ways you influence the world and how to master that power. Everything vibrates. The ancients knew it, and even modern physics confirms it today. But few dare say openly that this vibration can be changed, directed, and programmed. And whoever learns to control their own energy and the energy of others can change realities. So how does it actually work? Imagine your body not just as flesh and bone, but as an electromagnetic field constantly interacting with other fields. You're like a vibrational magnet, sending out frequencies through your thoughts, emotions, words, and actions. Each signal not only shapes your surroundings, but also comes back to you based on what you're putting out. This isn't self-help dressed up as science, it's literal. When someone says, "You have bad vibes," they're not speaking metaphorically. They're picking up on a real energetic distortion, even if they can't explain it. Just like a radio tunes into different stations depending on its frequency, you tune into realities based on yours. Here's the first key idea. 1. Energy follows attention. Wherever you focus your attention, that's where your power goes. Have you noticed that when you keep thinking about something, good or bad, you start attracting more of it? That's not a coincidence, it's how it works. Staying focused on an idea builds an energy concentration that pulls in similar patterns. This principle is used by those who manipulate energy for their own purposes. From advertisers making you want things you don't need to, people projecting judgment, envy, or control. Every emotionally charged thought is a form of directed energy. 2. Your energy body has layers that can be influenced. We're not just an aura, we're a complex mix of layers. The physical, emotional, mental, etheric, and spiritual bodies. Each vibrates at its own frequency and reacts to different things. For example, a heated argument can harm your emotional body, and if it happens repeatedly, the negative energy builds up and shows up as physical illness. On the flip side, practicing gratitude daily can cleanse your emotional body, clear your thoughts, and boost your immune system. In ancient schools of initiation, this was called energetic hygiene. Just like you shower every day to clean your body, you need to cleanse your energy field to avoid carrying around vibrations that aren't yours. 3. Energy can be stolen or transferred. Ever felt drained after talking to someone or unsettled just from their gaze? That's real. Mystics call these energy cords, invisible links triggered by emotional or physical contact where energy leaks or gets absorbed. It's not about seeing enemies everywhere. It's about knowing your energy field needs boundaries, protection, and conscious care. Next, we'll explore how to protect, purify, and direct your energy like ancient alchemists and healers did. Energy manipulation isn't just a risk, it's a sacred tool when used wisely. Now that you know the basics of how the human energy field works, let's go deeper. If the universe is a living network of vibrations and you're a conscious part of it, you can influence it directly. So, how? To answer that, we need to talk about three essential pillars that guided the ancient energy alchemists: intention, frequency, and direction. Each one is like a coordinate point. Together they map how energy moves and changes. First, intention, the core of all energy work. Energy doesn't move on its own. It needs intention to guide it, but simple desire isn't enough. True intention comes from alignment between your thoughts, feelings, and purpose. Say you want to attract health. If you think about it but feel fear and secretly doubt you deserve it, your energy sends mixed signals and nothing fully responds. But when your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs line up, your intention becomes clear and powerful. That's why mantras or visualizations sometimes don't work. They lack that alignment. And why those who manipulate energy for dark reasons target your emotions first. Because changing your feelings changes your energy field. Second, frequency, the universe's secret language. Frequency is the note you send out just by being. Everything gives off a frequency. A word said in anger vibrates differently than the same word said with kindness. A room where a fight happened holds a different frequency than one where meditation took place. Colors, sounds, music, the people around you, even your own thoughts, shape your frequency. Using frequency to influence energy is one of the oldest and most effective methods. Egyptians used chants, Tibetans singing bowls, Africans drums, Kabbalists Hebrew letters, because sound directly affects our electromagnetic field. Today, we often forget this and let media noise, digital distractions, and negative messages quietly reprogram our energy. Third, direction. Where are you sending your power? Picture your energy like a laser beam. When it's scattered, it's like a weak flashlight. When focused with clear intention and frequency, you can actually change realities. This isn't magic, it's esoteric science. The ancients knew how to send energy to a sick organ, a goal, or a person who needed help. And that energy comes back multiplied. This is where protection comes in. If you don't project consciously, energy will be projected onto you. That's why it's important to close your energy field at the end of the day, clear your energy after intense interactions, and use vibrational shields like the golden sphere, violet mantle, or luminous egg. You can also cut negative energy cords with affirmations, focused breathing, or ritual baths with salt, rosemary, and symbolic fire. Mastering these three pillars is like finding your soul's lost instruction manual. With practice, you'll notice subtle but powerful shifts. People who drained you no longer affect you. Opportunities open effortlessly. Your body handles stress better. Your awareness sharpens and your energy field expands. Because when you control your energy consciously, the universe responds in kind. Knowing that energy manipulation is real shouldn't make you paranoid. It should raise your awareness. It's not about fearing the invisible world. It's about recognizing that you're living in it all the time. And with the right tools, you can turn your life into fertile ground for creation, healing, and growth. We're not talking about complicated rituals or secret formulas reserved for a select few. These are simple actions done with intention that over time reshape your energy field. Here are some practical steps you can start using today to strengthen your energy and avoid unconscious manipulation. 1. Cleanse your field at the end of the day. Just like you shower or change clothes, you need to release the energy you've picked up. Every interaction and every place leaves a subtle mark. You can take a sea salt bath, wave incense around your body, or visualize a waterfall of light washing over you and carrying away anything that's not yours. Do this every night, even if you don't feel anything special. It's like spiritual prevention. 2. Breathe with intention. Take 3 mindful, deep breaths each day. With each inhale, imagine drawing in pure light. With each exhale, release tension, fear, and foreign thoughts. This practice recenters you and helps you regain control of your energy, especially when you feel overwhelmed or confused. 3. Watch your words. Every word carries energy. Avoid language of scarcity, complaint, or victimhood. Swap "I can't" for "I'm learning to," and "everything goes wrong" for "I'm moving toward a solution." The way you speak builds your vibration because words are vehicles of power. 4. Visualize energetic protection. Before leaving home, picture a bright, strong, golden sphere surrounding your body. Imagine nothing negative can get through and everything you send out is pure. This simple visualization creates a real shield because your mind can't fully tell the difference between imagined and real experiences, and your energy responds to consistent imagery. 5. Choose your environments carefully. Not all places are neutral. Some are heavy with stress or negative energy. Learn to read the vibe. Trust your gut. If a place feels off, take a deep breath, reinforce your shield, and if you can, move on. Your energy is precious. Don't give it away where it's not appreciated. The key isn't perfection. It's remembering that you have power. Every conscious choice, no matter how small, sends a message to the universe. I am in charge of my energy. I choose to vibrate from my center. Repeating this decision is what truly sets you free. Since the beginning of time, humans have tried to control what they don't understand. When we realized everything in the universe vibrates and responds, we saw that the real battle wasn't for land or wealth, but for energy. After centuries of forgetting, that truth is coming back, and you watching this are not here by accident. You're waking up to a deeper, more powerful reality. You are energy. You shape energy. You live in an ocean of energy. It's not something outside of you. It's your original language. Energy manipulation isn't inherently dark, as some believe. It's a natural ability of conscious beings. What matters is intention. When you watch your thoughts, direct your breath, choose your words, and clear your energy field, you become the alchemist of your own reality. You don't just move through life as a body trying to survive. You move as a vibrant field, an emitter, a living transformer. And here's the hardest truth. If you don't shape your energy, someone else will, because an energy vacuum doesn't exist. Where there's neglect, there's outside influence. Where there's unconsciousness, there's programming. Where there's vibrational chaos, others will take advantage. But when you wake up, you take back what was taken from you: the power to create, the right to decide your frequency, the freedom to be who you truly are. Nothing outside of you has more power than you when you choose to remember yourself. So here's my question. Will you keep drifting through life like an undirected energetic sponge, or will you use this knowledge to find your center, raise your vibration, and become an active force for change? The world needs less reactive energy and more conscious energy, less emotional noise and more clear vibration, less passive manipulation and more intentional creation. If this video opened your eyes, take action. Subscribe to get more teachings like this, ones few dare to share. Like the video if something spoke to you, and share it with someone who needs to remember their hidden power. because when you share awareness, you don't lose, you multiply. And with every bit of wisdom you spread, your own energy rises. Remember this: your energy field is your signature in the universe. Make it shine as what you truly are, a bright, sovereign, vibrant, awakened being.